Hello. Test. We're back. My voice is a little bit out of it because I went to a concert on Friday. I talked about this before. Right, I got a cough. I talked about this on the last stream, which was last Thursday, I believe, that I'm not gonna be live on Friday because I went to a concert. I got to see 3 Days Grace in Budapest. That was really fun. I really enjoyed it. But that does mean I missed the stream. So we are now live on a Sunday, trying to catch up Friday's missed stream. So I don't know how long this is gonna be because it's already quite late, and we are just having a bit of a chill session, you know. If I change scenes here, we are once again doing a little bit of house flipper. Now, I'm currently at my humble abode that needs rebuilding, but that's not the plan. The plan is to continue with the timber house that we started last time. And see if we can maybe finish it today. If not, then just see what else we can do. So we have this place downstairs, which is functionally mostly done, but just needs like a bit more decor and stuff. And then let's see. So this place is gonna be a bit of a like changing room when you come in, right? Which I feel like needs some stuff. Kitchen was not done yet, and I need to change out this wallpaper. I think this bathroom I've made. Yep, we did this bathroom last time. I think it looks very good. This room, we still have to figure out what to use it for. It used to be a bedroom. Could keep it as sort of a guest bedroom. We'll see. Why is the lighting like that today? Anyway. Then we have this like secondary bathroom to quickly fix up. Does this have a light that works? Yeah, it does. Okay. And then upstairs, I think it's just 2 rooms. Yeah. And one of them we've already done. I think the bedroom looks quite good. The master bedroom. These reflections are messed up as well. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if those lights are proper, but they look kind of cool. And then this needs to be done. I assume this is gonna be some sort of a child's bedroom. So, I thought about some stuff while I was gone. Mainly, last time, I was struggling with the fact that this hallway only has lights up here and no lights for the staircase itself, which I didn't like. And this here... Oh wait, what? Wait, this is for these, and the other one is for these. Well, that's kind of useless. No, this one can be sold. What does this one do? This one does those. Okay. What the hell is happening? There is some weird stuff with the rendering today, but it is what it is. So, the thing that I don't like, this being for the hallway makes sense. And I think this one should probably be the same thing, and it is. But what I do want to do is actually add another one of these here. Just like the one that was previously there. But I actually want to link it. Why is it linked to stuff? No, you shouldn't be linked to anything. Hi man, hey. Hi Chloe, thanks for joining in. I'm doing good. We're playing some House Flipper. I'll connect this to what? Oh yeah, to up here, so that it's connected to those. And I want some lights on the walls here. Because sadly, I can't use like these. So yeah. How's your day going, Chloe? Had a good day? Let's see about some wall lamps. don't even know what style I want to go for. How do these look? Well, they're small, but I feel like because of this, I want to go for something like somewhat industrial in a way. It's a ceiling lamp. What? I'm in the wall lamp category. Why is it showing me that one? No, that's not bad, I feel. These are ceiling lamps. At least if I could use them on that ceiling, but I can't. I think I just take like one of these and I put it like up here maybe. I feel like that's gonna look weird. Let's try. I mean, nah, yeah, it does look kind of weird. Not feeling it. Just something standard, like so. Sure, not too bad. I'll take it. Connect that to these, and now this controls the overall light in here. I like that. Oops. Okay, that's good. So, easiest thing to do first. I'll take care of this. Let's grab one of the other mirrors we've used. I think it's gonna be about the size of these. Yep. Though for this one, we do, I think, want to have a windowsill made out of something. What fits this bathroom? Wood feels a little weird in a bathroom for this now. Honestly, for this one, plastic might just be the play. Maybe a slightly warm plastic. Even just something like this is not bad for a bathroom. Yeah, but also because it is a bathroom, back into edit mode, this should also have shutters. But I'm realizing this window can't be opened, making the shutters kind of weird. Okay, hold up. Can I instead... Windows, window coverings. Can I instead have something like this? Hold up. This is not even the worst color for this room. Expand it a little. Yeah. Yeah. And we can just have them like this for now so that they're not all the way down. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now, you can't open or close, seemingly due to this. Yep. All right, this can actually, in this case, stay next to the toilet. Let's think about what's needed in here. Firstly, because I don't mind the look of this. I think we keep it this way. We just fix it up nicely, you know. But yeah, let's take one of both of these and then see. So that. That one. That one. That's all of the visible ones at least. Let's quickly move this out of the way. Yep, okay, there's nothing bad behind it. Move the sink away as well. Looks good, I guess, but for some reason they didn't do the pattern over there, which is weird. I want to do the pattern everywhere. So this one we go down there, up there, and then let's also continue it all the way. Like so. Okay, that looks good. Put the sink back in its place. Ensure that everything in here is good. Oh, what the fuck? What happened here? So, zack, 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 and then zack, zack, like this. Okay, I hate that I'm gonna do this, but if you remember, looking into here, that's also the same type of like wrong connection, meaning I can technically just flip this entire row and it would make it more correct. So basically it needs to go like this instead. Zack, zack, zack. Yep, and now everything connects properly. Put everything back in its place. Let's sell the extras. Okay. Now, back to bathroom furnishings. The main thing we need... Oh, I can make basically custom showers. It's actually kind of cool. Okay. But what I'm looking for and am unable to find, let's just search for it, is a toilet paper holder. Where is this? It's in accessories, bathroom products. That's okay. That's fine. Let's take one of these. Honestly, this one fits with this room more, I feel. Yeah, that's fine. And let's just... Can I please? Are you not toilet paper? What? That's so weird. On the other one, I can actually put the toilet paper. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave it up there. This, what is this? This looks like detergent. What are you? You are detergent. Why would you be in this room? There's no washing machine in this room. But I'm also now realizing, thinking about it, there's no washing machine anywhere, actually. So, is this where I add it? Maybe. I guess. Oh, yeah, sure. Large appliances. I mean, this isn't a bad washing machine from what I can tell. These are slightly simpler models. I actually kind of like this one. I fuck with it. And it can just stay in the corner here. Like so. And then, yeah, sure. The detergent is just for this. Okay, why not? The other thing I kind of want is a towel rack again. Yeah, but not this one. I like, yeah, this one more. So we're gonna put this around here, and then let's get a actual towel. Um, sure. Okay. I'm, I think, happy with this bathroom. Let's get this place made as well. Yeah, I do want a shoe bench. There's plenty of ways to do shoe stuff. Can also get a coat rack around here. Don't know how coat racks work, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what is a sideboard. Cabinets, okay. Alright, what do we have in low storage? So there's a couple of shoe benches. Shoe cabinet. Alright. I guess. And again, these types of shoe benches. I think what I can do is have something like this over here on the side. Have one of these things here, though I'm not still sure how they work. Let's have this maybe on the flip side. Let's get a rack as well, like a coat rack. God damn it. Coat rack. Oh, that's horrible. Try again. I guess. Sure, you can stay here. And then, well, actually the coats, I guess, would just stay there. Yeah, I guess. But I want to get a umbrella stand. Just like this, over here by the door. So this is gonna be the first thing in here, and then actually I can move this back here next to it. And I think that's quite fine. Let's get an umbrella as well for documentation purposes, like this. Can I get some... Well, no, I'm not gonna get any clothes because that's for them to do. Any sort of wall decorations I can use for here? I don't even know what this is, but I honestly kind of fuck with it. Am I crazy? I feel like that actually looks kind of cool. Maybe we'll get back to it in a bit. Nah. No. I have no idea what this is, but I mean, it's not bad. I guess. A key box is not a horrible idea right here. Okay. This type of clock kind of fits with the entrance, I feel. I don't know. That might be a bit crazy, but I believe that fits in a weird, abstract way. I kind of fuck with these things. I don't know. I feel like they're like definitely a bit weird, but it definitely feels like something the person who owns this house would have. You know what I mean? So let's have the other one be... I think this should be parallel. And yes, I think it is. And I can even just complete the trifecta here by having this one above the TV, which is going to be at a higher level, but it works. What else do we want? Honestly, this kind of feels like a nicer key holder, no? No, it really doesn't. It does not. Okay. Anyway. Any wall decor for this place? I mean, you people might want a clock, I think. Right? I think that would be kind of useful to have in your bedroom. Anything else that would fit this room? Oh, I kind of like this clock though. No, the other one fits better. Never mind, I take it back. Still don't have a place for the... oh. Yeah, this would have worked nicely above a bed. Can I put it behind here actually? Hold up. Hold up, I have a vague cooking idea. Why not? Okay, hold up. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be because of these actually. So, okay, wait. If I first of all move these a bit away, like so, and also on the other side. Okay. Is that enough? No, presumably, because I also have to move these things just like a little bit off of the wall, which realistically, let's be honest, they should have been anyway. So I don't really mind making this change, really. How about now? Yes, now you do want to work. That's good. The question now is how high do I want it? Is this good? No, actually. We need it quite a bit higher. Okay, then push this back as much as it's gonna go. Okay, that was kind of stupid, but I fuck with it. That was kind of stupid, but it's gonna stay there. Can I slam this on a wall here? I think it would look weird. I don't think I should. But what I can do is do these cliche things of like, wow, and where's the other one? And, oh wait, no. Yeah, they're going opposite ways, so... Fine, not these. We're not using those. What can I use instead? I mean, we don't need anything on the walls that like go upstairs, but thought it could be a little fun thing, you know? I'll think about this place later. For now, actually, though, let's go ahead and get a clone of this for here and for here. And that's looking good. Yeah, let's take care of the kids' room. So I'll be decorating this like sort of a kid's room, I guess. First thing I want to do is actually set up a light in here, because otherwise we can't really see shit, you know? Oh yeah, parents. Parents, do you have heating in your room? You should have heating in your room. I will provide this. Oh, this actually looks really good, I think. Oh yeah, that's actually nice. All right, all right. It is not, however, aligned. It should be around here. Yeah. Yeah, I actually like that. Okay. I'm enjoying overall how this house is turning out. Okay. Now in here we'll do heating later. For now. Yep, lights. Ceiling lights. It's kind of cool, no? In the rest of the house I did more like normal lighting, to put it that way. Here I do want to do like something that's at least vaguely not childish, but somewhat appropriate for the age, you know? I don't know what the age is, but it is a child. This is kind of cute actually, no? Sort of. Sort of cute. This is simple, but not bad. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's stick with this one for now. And let's think about making this like maybe a girly room then. I'm gonna do the very classic like gender norm colored thing to a certain degree, even though I don't necessarily believe in that. But also I kind of in general like pastel colors for rooms, so it kind of just works out anyway, you know. I think this is 5x6 now. Obviously I'm not gonna use this one, but yeah, it's 5x6. So I can just get the classic Etna. And yeah, even though this is for like the child's room, like I don't see what more I can do than just the Etna. You know, though, I would really like something that that can open up at least. How's this? That's not bad. Now let's get down here, take a copy style. Is that the same colors? If you say so. I don't want to fuck with the colors of the windows, because again, for the windows I also think it's quite important that they look good from the outside. So they gotta match the colors, but that doesn't, does it? Copy, paste. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, hold up. I actually have quite a couple issues with the windows. I'll paint them all from the outside when I can notice that they're wrong. Okay, and now let's go inside and fix whatever needs fixing. So this one's fine. Wait, let's first finish pasting, because I still have to paste. Oh, that one was pasted. Alright, so we're good. But now, going into edit mode. This needs no shutter, no windowsill, sorry. And then in here, you do need the windowsill, but... I fuck with it. It can stay. I think these maybe just go no windowsill on them, really. And instead I'll just paint that in. And then that one can have windowsill, and here... I would like to see what happens if I paste it onto this, but I don't want to ruin it. Just in case, so let's not. Okay, yeah, let's go down here. Bum, 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 because I have to sort of fill this in, and I do like this color, so I didn't want to set boundary. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this wall being a different color just randomly. In fact, I think I feel kind of bad about it, and I will change it. I hope I didn't like overpaint into any room up there, by the way. That would kind of suck. With the risk of this making the house like too warm, I do kind of prefer it this way, so. But yeah, once again, I don't like that those things don't continue and that it's just for here. That actually looks quite bad. And in fact, we just remove these as well. But they're here. I don't like how those go in and out. I'll think about them in a bit. I might need to just use them everywhere. Alright, let's make this bigger. Okay. And now same thing on this side. Okay. Make sure not to overpaint anything. No. Okay, I still overpainted one of them. Happens. I mean, I said that I have to figure out a way to get those to look better anyway, so not that big of a loss. Okay. And now here for the final bit. Just like that. Okay. So that is a bit better in my opinion. But now to also figure out how we want to do this. So this one definitely needs to exist. Now in here, doing just this feels wrong. Doing this feels wrong as well. And I can't surface finish on like diagonally, you know? I guess that's why they didn't do it. Okay, let's just stick with paint. And we'll go from here and just remove that bit. Yeah, so now we're back to where it was at the beginning, and we simply accept we can't really do better. We definitely want to at least change the style of this. Hold up. How do I get, what are those called? Rugs? Rug. No. Carpet. Can I get a smaller one, please? For decor. Can I not please make it smaller? They are also... Where could I place that? Oh, what? Huh. That's a unique way of placing those, no? Yeah, okay, whatever. Not that important. Let's go back to this room, which is what we were doing in the first place. What? Why does this one have different... There's nowhere in the house where that is used. Right? Other than right here. And it's also, like, realistically kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the roof is the same everywhere, so I'm not gonna touch it. But let's start thinking about this. Firstly, with the floor. Surface finishes, and let's go wood panels. What type of wood do I want firstly? Yellow wood kind of slaps for this. And then let's get a cut pattern of something like... what do people use for this, for what I'm doing? I feel either this or this sort of both work, no? I don't, yeah. Let's try this one. How are you gonna look? Slightly questionable. But let's fill the room with it and keep building and change it later. If we find a better solution. Okay. I think the centerpiece is going to be the bed. So I want to try to figure... Do I want it to be a bunk bed, by the way? I feel like I don't have... No, I don't have space in this room for a bunk bed. So let's just go single beds. I kind of fuck with the look of this. You know, I kind of always like these, like, beds with the corner. I think they're kind of cool. Not a camp. I don't think this is what I need. I mean, most of them are not bad, first of all. This one is kind of horrible, I will mention. I'm not taking any of the Scooby-Doo ones. I just don't want this to be too serious. I think this is actually the best one. Not gonna lie. And I'm also really fucking with the colors. Because it's bright, it's kind of pastelish as well. You know? I vibe with it. So let's put that there. Well, actually, I can just put it in the corner and then go like one off in... Wait. Let's do it on a snap to grid basis. Zack, zack. Okay. Just so that there's like a bit of space, you know? So what do I want to have in this room? I'll keep this to be the sort of relaxing area. So I'll have the bed. It feels like a childish thing to have a TV you can see from the bed, like a smaller TV. So let's once again go electronics, entertainment. Kind of a large TV even. Yeah, this is more along the lines of what I was thinking. Align it to the bed. The bed is somewhat aligned to this line, I think. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, not bad. Okay, I want a bit of a shelf. I hate that I can't just look for shelves. Okay, fine. I have to go into storage, and here we have shelves. Something that would match like under a TV. This is even not bad because I can keep books and shit in it as well. This is also not bad just because it has a somewhat cool, nicer look, I think. How do you look? You're a little big though. Don't think so. Then let's try the other one we saw. Where was it? Oh, this is also like really TV coded. And I can get it in a lighter color. Okay, wait, let's think about it. Can I get a console? This is the only console I can get, which comes with the disadvantage of being like ludicrously ugly. And also too big to fit in there. Fuck. God damn it. Fine, then what can I place in that area? None of these are really helping me, I'm gonna be honest. I will... Wait, also, can I get a sound bar? I can't get a sound bar, really. That's actually something I would have kind of expected to have, because it's not that uncommon of a thing. Okay, I also noticed a couple more things as I was looking through here. Mainly, I really fuck with this alarm clock. Not for the kid, but for the adults over here. Let's give you a alarm clock to use. And then down here by the door, I saw some anti-theft thingies. Yeah, okay, let's just use this one. Fine. So we have the anti-theft system. Let's have a thermostat as well. You know, I feel like you wouldn't actually want the thermostat next to the door in the real world, right? I'm actually gonna keep 2 thermostats maybe. Let's keep one of them up here. And then we can also have one like... down here. I can actually move this here as well. It's not that big of a deal, I think, because it's still very close to the door, so that's still fine. And then we can get a CO sensor that's gonna be just here in the kitchen. And let's get fire alarms as well, because those are needed. We'll get one up here in the kitchen. And we will also get one. Let's put it... Oh god, this is not aligned to anything. What have I done? Let's also get one here. You are not aligned to the TV. How did I mess that up? Oh god, the TV is centered like this. Are you aligned? You're aligned. Perfect. Good. Okay. So that is all good. Anywhere else that needs a fire alarm? Well, like technically you can put one in all of the rooms, but I think that's gonna be it for right now. Okay, back to this room and back to what we were doing. Anything interesting I can put in there? Not much, if I'm being honest. I can put an Andrew speaker. Okay, why is this speaker so small? Never mind. That is not what I thought it was. Thought it was gonna be like a HomePod type of speaker, not that tiny thing. Yeah, well, all right. That's good enough. Now, we're kind of getting a vibe for the color of the room at least, which is good. Let's get a desk for the other side. I feel like this sort of desk actually matches quite well, and I can have it be around here, because then I can also do a trash bin, file cabinet. How did that happen? What? That is insane. What is happening? Trash bin. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're just lying now. Right. That's what we were doing. We're just lying. Trash. All right. See? That's it. That's what I wanted. Get one of these stuck in here. That's perfect. Do I want this to have like a computer, or do I want this to be more of a writing desk? I think we focus on the writing bit. Let's see. Do I have like what are the things called? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I forgot the English word. The things in which you write on. For which books sound like a notebook, I guess. No? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. That's actually a really cute one. So I can have this be on the table right here. I can also put to the side, have some sort of laptop. Really? That's the only laptop you have? Sure, I'll take it in pink. Alright, maybe I won't. Okay, can I customize it myself? Okay, so you're just matte plastic. I can have you be metal. Rose gold is insane for a laptop. What? Okay, there is no laptop in the real world that is rose gold. But that is legitimately so cool. Oh my god, wait, what? I didn't know these were 3D models. I didn't know I can do like 3D view through this. That's crazy. Okay, and then what is details B gonna be? Oh, okay. It's that sort of a sandwich. You know what we can do then, though? Actually. I think... Okay, brush tool makes no sense. But... I can have you be plastic on a nice... Ooh, this looks good. Rich red 5. And I can actually have the base be the same matte plastic with rich red 5. I think that actually looks quite good. But then I can go for this one and have this thing be a nice rose gold for just like some decorated sides, you know? I think this is kind of sick. I personally fuck with it, so we're keeping it. All right, let's get a desk lamp. I kind of don't like the design of that one. Okay, back to table lamps. This is still kind of cute. I'm pretty sure we've also like used this one already. Oh yeah, we've used it actually in the parents' bedroom. Oh my god. Wait, hold up, this is adorable. That is adorable. Okay, we're keeping it. I don't care that it's like not very efficient. I just love it. Okay, and then let's get some sort of books to have like on the table. I want this to look like potentially school related books, you know? I think this is the most potentially school related book one. Yeah, not the worst. Let's get to seats, office, office chair? I guess, yeah. Basically, what are you? What the hell is this? This reminds me of a thing I designed years ago for like a school homework. Okay. This place actually turned out way pinker on that side than on the other side. How can I actually fuck with the colors of this? Oh god. Plenty ways. I think the only things I would change are the matches a bit lighter. I'm not sure what this is. Oh. Wait, that's... Oh, wait, I'm now noticing what this is. That's not the actual mattress. Okay, wait, hold up. The mattress itself needs to be way brighter. I can't make it brighter. Damn, the mattress looks horrible. Oh god. That actually looks horrible. But I guess I can't do much about it. Then the sides of this, yeah, we can keep the plastic. Sure, but I would like to like warm it up a little. Yeah, maybe. And then these are fine. But I'd just go more around. I don't know if I want to do red 5. I think that's not bad. I think we stick with it. And then I don't mind that it's like white combined with some other stuff, but I think the color itself needs to go, and I think we kind of already know what we're gonna do with that. So let's go paint, and let's grab some type of orange and red painted perhaps. And then material wise it's fine. How are you gonna look? If anything, more intense than I imagined. But not really bad, I don't think so. I think we can definitely work with this. I love how in this game you don't even care to like protect the surfaces around it. You just sort of paint and it all works out. Okay. I'm slowly turning out pretty happy with this, not gonna lie. The main thing that is missing, in my opinion, right now, my bad, is some storage. So let's get into storage, medium or perhaps tall storage. Ooh, this type of cabinet is actually really cute. I kind of like that. Even, actually, this more plasticky one fits incredibly well with the desk. Ooh, yeah, I'm actually enjoying that. All right, and then how about a nightstand? Small storage, nightstand. This one I think fits very well right here. And let's get actually a lamp for that. On the idea that it being a kid, they might want light before they're ready to go eat. You know? So let's get... Oh, I can actually just get another one of these. This is so stupid, but I really like it. Let's get this guy there. And then kid will need an alarm clock as well. For this, I think we can get the same one because I actually really like how it looks. And it kind of fits with here as well. Not gonna lie. Yeah, why not? Okay. That's not bad. Wall decoration wise, let's see. Decorations. What is standing decor, by the way? Yeah, I mean, plenty of stuff. Some of these are actually pretty cool. Not for this room, though. That's actually cute. How big is it? Not very. Maybe it can actually stay up there. Just out of a why not, you know? Ooh, this is a candle. Okay, not for this room, actually. Never mind. Definitely not for this room. I kind of like that. I think that's funny. But okay, we were actually looking for wall decor. And perhaps also a mirror? Where would one put a mirror? Where would one put a mirror is a really good question, apparently. You can have a mirror here to look at yourself before going out. You know, see how you look. I don't know if that's a good idea, but they always use these two in children's rooms. Not sure why. Would be funny if I just kept with the theme though. Okay, some type of clock up there actually kind of works. Having a live, laugh, love thing is a very child thing to have, I feel. That's my feeling on that. I still want a clock. Maybe. I mean, it's not horrible. And then I want something to hang above the bed. You can hear that I really tried not to cough there in the middle of that sentence. And I successfully delayed the cough for about 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a thing for a kid's room in a way. But it doesn't fit in this one. It's just legitimately too big. What is this? Oh, it just extends up and down. I see. I feel you. I don't have enough knowledge to actually figure out how to make it look good. You're a shelf. Hold up, that's actually fucking sick. No, like that's really cool. Okay, hold up. Live, laugh, love above the bed. I think I figured this out. Live, laugh, love above the bed because cringe. And then this here because kind of funny and allows you to store stuff next to the desk. Okay, this room is quite cursed, but I like it. One bit of final changes. Can I have you just a little less pink? Well, actually, no. This, the pink fits. Here, the pink, I think, is like a little bit much. Why can't I change the bulbs? Light mode, white RGB. Okay, now, hold up, back to white you go. Oh, and actually the temperature is at 46,000 by default. I mean, you can keep it that way. Maybe. Yeah, there it goes. I can just move it towards the red thing that we know. Yep. Wait. The bulb? Oh, the upper thing of the bulb right there. Okay, having that match is actually kind of cool. Now, the one thing that I realized is I forgot to paint that place up there. All right. Should be it for this room. I kind of like it. What is this? Thermostat. Yep. Okay. So we have that. Both of the rooms upstairs are done. This place is mostly done, though it's kind of missing something around here, I feel. And maybe here, actually. Bathrooms are both done. We need kitchen and we need that other room. How much have we spent on this? About 140 so far. All right. I hope this auctions well. So, for the kitchen, I don't mind the floors. I'll keep them. And I don't mind this either. Let's start with going here. I hope there's a thing for like... There's home appliances. Oh my god, home appliances includes kitchen. Oh, my back. Having kitchen appliances be a separate thing would have, in my opinion, made sense, but it's fine. That's just not the path they decided to go down. So, I want to start with a fridge. And I don't want it to be like a big boy fridge, you know? Modern fridge is not even a bad idea. This is actually a cool looking fridge. Because it also has like the modern things on it and the water and stuff. That's kind of cool. Especially if I get it lighter. Ooh, can I get the details in copper? I'm a big copper person. I'm a copper enjoyer. Oh, look at how cool the inside looks as well. Okay, I love that fridge, and I think that already dictates the theme of how this kitchen is gonna look. Cool. So, let's in that case go back to home appliances, large appliances, and let's start looking for what type of these are all, I feel like there's gotta be something like for kitchen, no? That's crazy. So I have to look in here separately for the cabinets. Okay. What is the vibe? What is the style? This, I think, is the vibe and the style. And I think we take one of these for here. Oh, you're kind of tall though, no? Hold up. What? Wait. Are they also tall? If I go back to home appliances and I take something like this. Oh yeah, they are. Never mind, then we're good. Okay. Oof, my bad. Okay, so then let's stick with these ones, sure. Let's start with this type of thing, sure. And now let's put it down and then start working on its style. So, for the countertop, I don't get the difference between these. But material-wise, I think this is one of the cases where having marble would actually make sense. So I kind of fuck with it. And then the other thing is these can be copper. That doesn't change too much with default style. I want something to make the copper more visible, you know? That's maybe a little bit much though, not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with those. Not gonna lie, I kind of do. Okay, so that's the style we'll keep for all of the others. So let's now go in here, get a oven from the same category. What's the difference here? I don't get the difference between these two. This one's just more modern, I guess. Maybe. Can you properly copy style? Yeah, you can. I actually kind of... I fuck with the physical dials more, not gonna lie. So then we can just suck on this and then suck to check if there's anything else that, like details. You could be bronzed or coppered. Details B, can you be coppered? No. Well, you can be coppered, but you look quite bad. I'm confused. Yeah, maybe even just going coated metal is not bad on that. Okay, let's get a stove as well onto it. And I do like using these like induction stove tops. Not even necessarily for design reasons, but just it's an induction stove top, you know? I think they're just kind of cool. Feels like there's probably plenty to edit here. Yep. Zack. I think this one is the cleanest. Why do some of them have multiple? No idea. And about the worm yellow, I can just... Yeah, I kind of like desaturating it even a little bit more. Why not? Okay, let's go. Let's actually grab another one of... Well, no, let's do it in a different style though. So still cabinets, still this style, but let's do... one of this maybe, with like plenty of space below it. Oh, actually, not much space left, is there? We actually kind of already want to go for the sink, I think. I think we can get like a full-size sink, yeah. And then in here for the final one, I want to get a dishwasher from the same category. Oh, the dishwasher is not very dishwasher looking, huh? Okay, so let's start thinking about this. We can get a smaller sink. But I still can't fit anything else in there. So what if I got a legitimately small sink like this? Then I can probably fit something else in there, which would just be a normal cabinet, but maybe like... I don't know. Just one big boy. One big boy is kind of meh. What else? Is this what I used on the left? No, then yeah, this actually... Aww. This is not quite going my way, I must say. Yeah, we can just put something like this. Can I make... Okay, wait, first of all, let's just copy style and then paste, paste, paste. But then what can I edit? So for you, I can edit the sink itself. It is currently ceramic. Can I get you to be bronze or like copper? Yeah, I can, and that's actually really sick. For the sink itself, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can copper it. I don't even hate it. Never mind. You can stay that way. Can I change anything here though? Because this... just the interior. Oh, but what I can do, because it would make way more sense, is actually simply flip those around. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking better. And now it's this right there, and that cleans it. Perfect. This is kitchen. What else does kitchen need? Think about it. I can put a bunch of the hanging stuff as well, by the way. I know. Don't know if I need to though. Think about that in a second. Do I have a like dish dryer? That's a desk organizer. I don't know if what I'm asking for is making sense here. Kitchen appliances. That's containers, that's pots. Ooh, drying rack, there it is. This is sort of what I was thinking about. So we can just have this one over here by the corner. Okay. What else can I have? I can have a bread bin, which makes plenty of sense. Somewhere. Not sure where yet. I'll actually keep it for a bit later. Ooh. Okay, now this is another drying rack, but I do kind of like it. Having a wall hook makes a lot of sense over here, for example. I'll even have 2 of them, and I'll figure out what to hang as we go. One of the things is obviously gonna be a kitchen towel. The other thing is... Sure. Sure, this can be it. Why not? What else? What else? What else can we do? I do fuck with this as a little spice holder. Oh, I was kind of really hoping I can hang it. That actually doesn't make as much sense if I can't hang it. You look hangable. You are hangable. Okay. Any better ones? This one's kind of unique, but I don't really see how you would put stuff in it. Okay, let's get the bread bin. We are going for the metal one, and the reason we're going for the metal one, and I'll put it here, is because I can obviously copper it like so, which makes it fit really well to a degree. Not that huge of a degree, to be honest, but I think it's fine. I'm actually now kind of considering darkening this, like, a fair bit. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that works. I want a microwave. There are plenty of things here. Toaster is quite nice, and it can honestly fit like here and then the bread next to it, because I think that sort of just makes sense. And then you can actually switch to copper. I appreciate it. You can stay that way. I want a microwave though. Wait, microwaves are probably gonna just be like home appliance, small device, no? Oh, having a like coffee machine would actually be cool. This type of thing also works so well for the kitchen. Choices. Okay, let's start with the microwave, because that I think will be decently important. And I might even opt to do something like this instead. Zack. You wanna be a copper microwave? Actually, I think not. I think we want this to be copper. I think that could look cool. And then the base itself can just go back to being glossy plastic in some type of this type of a color. I fuck with it. And details B are those things on the front that you interact with. Yeah, I'm sure you can just stay that way. Why not? Okay. Plenty of stuff missing in the kitchen, but we shan't worry about it too much. Mainly because I don't know what. But number one thing to focus on right now, fixing up these walls. And I think my quickest way to do that right now is I'll take this collar, because I don't mind it, and slam it onto here. Okay. Good. And then to keep with the duotone look, grab this color and use it here. And I don't even think this matters at all. Wait, is this not the same color here? It is. There's just no light in here. By the way, should fix that. Let's do a little thing where I'll let's copy this over here. Obviously remove it from the group, and now in here, well, I think this place is gonna be kind of tough now, mostly because of the door. Wait, the door. Is the door necessary? Can I instead just have like an arch? Or even just a door frame, like so. You know? Because I don't even know if I actually need a door here, realistically. Maybe yes. I mean, no, I don't have enough space for that. I do not understand the difference here between these two. Oh, this one has a bit more detail on the inside. Yeah, I mean... And can I even copy this to it? No. I was trying to like make it be the same wood type. Which I can do, but I have to guess it. Is it? Is it just yellow wood? And it works. Okay, now this makes it simpler because in here now I can instead go lights and I can use a wall lamp. And I can just get something like maybe even this one up here. Not even bad. Not even bad. Connect these. Zack, zack, zack. And now you have that room there. Which could have some type of covering. But I just really don't know if that's necessary. You know, like instead of using a door, use some type of this. But like... Like I could, no? I can just do this. And that's also like correct size even already. I would just need to change this to something more fitting. Which would be like... What? I feel like this is the wrong way around. I don't like geometric patterns. Though this is so bad. I don't know if I want to use like a color. What if I switch between red 4 or like red 5 and like... Oh, I've made that so horrible, huh? Yeah, no, like... Maybe not the worst thing in the world. But I could also just have it not be a pattern. Choices. There are plenty of choices to be made. I will actually just stick with this for now. Because I do like being able to somewhat hide this, you know? But I think what I would also do is just do slightly change size. Put it like down to here. So that you actually see the frame at the top. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, good. We can sell this. Other important things right now, I think again having a clock here makes plenty of sense. And I do have a lot of wall space here, so I can technically use quite a big wall clock. Is it finally time for this thing? I guess why not? Okay. I just noticed how weird this wall, like wood looks, but not gonna mess with it for now. Let's get a table. Because I think people will be eating here as well, from what I can tell. So it should be a dining table. And I think here it's gonna be important to nail the midway between somewhat modern, but not like too abstract or anything, you know? Because like I think this exists from Futuro. I think this might be a little much though. Though sometimes you do sort of just gotta risk it now. Maybe I'll regret that in a bit. We'll see. Let's get a benches and chairs, I guess. Okay. That's the kitchen for now. This place can stay the way it is. Can I do anything with this wall here? Yeah, I guess, right? Like I can probably fit some sort of shelves. Just a little bit too small for that one. Yeah, I mean, I think these kind of just fit in here. So we can just have a couple of those. Why not? Okay. And that is the kitchen done. That's this place done. We need to figure out this room. Then I think we're done. Other than maybe figuring out a couple more things like outside, you know? Let's make it daytime again. Because I actually want to quickly take a small break from all of this furnishing. And instead just quickly go mow the lawn outside. So let's go here. Pick this thing up. I think here it should be already mowed. Unless it like grows back, but I kind of doubt that it does. Okay, I think from here on we haven't done the mowing yet. I hope that I can just go through the tree. I honestly don't know how much it helps to mow all of this down. Like not only value-wise, but even look-wise. I don't know if it looks that much better. But, you know, I think it's part of the job well done. Okay, and now... Oh, okay, that is outside of our plot. Cool, so we've mowed the lawn everywhere. This place is still so trash, though. It's nice that it exists, but... Sure, that's cool. How did that even happen? Okay. Sure. Back inside. I feel like this can be replaced by a nicer, like, welcome thing, you know? Can't find it this way. Okay, fine. Decoration, floor decor. There it is. Isn't that cuter? I believe it is. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, what is this room gonna be? There's two things that I can see it as right now. One would be like a sort of a storage thing while also moving the washing machine into there, but I don't think we need to waste an entire room for that. By the way, are you dirty or... What texture are you? Oh, you're an intentionally broken texture. I can't even pick you up. Okay. Is it the same with the floors? Yeah, okay. This needs plenty of redoing. But I think it was originally designed as a bedroom, if I remember correctly. So I could turn this into a guest bedroom. What else? I don't have cool ideas for a room. I guess, wait. Let me think something. Because the kid doesn't have a PC. The parents don't have a PC. Here's what I'm thinking. Home office. Right? In case the parent works from home, one of them. And there's also like plenty of light. So it's kind of good for that, I think. Let's start building at least with the idea of a home office. So, in that case, having a fully carpeted floor is kind of cursed. Yet in a weird way, kind of maybe fitting? For like an office type thing? You know what I mean? How bad would this look? Let's see visually. So, my first impressions is that I think the texture itself is quite horrible. You know what I mean? I think the texture is quite horrible. Oh, fuck. This looks like a padded room. Like that's for an insane person. I mean, yeah, this is the best one out of them, I would say. And it also comes with the advantage of it looks like smaller carpet, so a Roomba could probably still like go through it, you know? I still think this is a bad idea, but we're stuck with it now. An office is the only place I can see the idea of a wallpaper being like potentially kind of cool. So like maybe this sort. Clouds are actually kind of fun. Maybe. I'm thinking about it too hard, by the way, because I'm already thinking like which of these patterns will like moire bad on cameras if you have like a webcam, right? Which is definitely like overthinking the whole situation here. Oh, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I accept that I'm wrong and I just get some like paint. And this will look very boring, but it is a office, so I am not yet sure how much I care about it being boring, or rather I'm not sure how much of a negative that is really, because offices are sort of boring in general. So the one thing I can already see is, can I make you darker? Yes, and I don't think it looks bad. I think this is better. I'm wasting so much money here on this. Let's finish it though before selling it. And now what can I, what? Oh, and God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. I sold this, but I still need it both for this and for fixing these things. What is happening? What the hell did you get stuck on? Okay. Good, we repainted this. Now. Do I keep wood for the lower side of this room? I don't want to fully white it out. I think that would be lame. Getting some like white wood. How would that look? Let's get a, first of all, a long plank cut. I think is what it would be. Cut pattern size up to the max so that I can do this with it. You know, I've started this and I'm like immediately losing confidence in what I'm doing. Like I'm immediately feeling that this was likely a mistake. First of all, would this look... No, that will cut it in half. That's bad. We don't want that. And then for the wall itself... Honeycomb is just fucking crazy. What? First of all, way too big pattern size. That is crazy looking. What the hell is that? I'm contemplating leaving it in strictly because of how funny it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not believe that this is a good idea in any way. But the funny, like, this is actually really funny. Another thing I'm realizing is at the very least, this one shouldn't have a windowsill. So then it makes you wonder, white or wood? Sure. We can stick with that. And now let's, before getting too hung up on those things, let's actually try to get like a office and stuff and making this sound professional. So first of all, for these type of like work environments, I am a big fan of corner desks. They give you just much more space to work with. You are a little bit too modern even, I'd say. Little bit small. Hold up. This is horrible. Never mind. I take it back. Don't hold up. Okay. How much can I change about this? I can flip it, which is already a nice thing, because this is how I want it, with like this on the left side. Good start. I don't actually really mind the... Yeah, I can just have it with this type of thing. And now, the fact that everything is stained mahogany, I think, is making it too dark. And I also don't think that the top needs to be wood. I think matte plastic is actually going to do just fine here. And in a lighter color. I don't know if I want to have it slightly off-white. Yeah, maybe just very slightly off-white. And now, so the base, what is the base? I think working with oak for most things is gonna be a pretty good idea. You... should be this. I love how clear it is that I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. Okay. That looks kind of trash. But I don't hate it too much, so we're gonna stick with it. We are gonna have a desk organizer thingy up here. And now let's get a monitor. Let's maybe get 2 monitors. Right? Why not? Why wouldn't you have 2 monitors? Let's get a keyboard. Let's get a mouse. Let's get a computer. PC. which is gonna stay down there, I guess. Sure. Get a I don't. Okay, these are the only mics I have, so no. Then let's get a headset. Headphone. Sure, it's kind of unfortunate that none of those have hold up. I just wanna slightly warm this thing up as well, because it's looking way too neutral. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they don't have like a headset that has microphone. Do I have a headphone stand? I don't. Slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Anything else that I have, like accessories, office supplies? There it is. Now we have the other desk organizer already. Having a trash bin makes... What? Oh, you're a desk organizer. I'm sorry. I got so confused by how tiny that was. I mean, having some type of board here could be potentially interesting, no? Why not? Why not have that there, I guess? And then grab a calculator over here. Can I get you in like lighter colors? Yeah, I can. Calculator for over there, and then some binders. Why are those so big? Jesus, same with you. What is wrong with you? I'll have like a ring binder thrown in here. Get a fountain pen in there. Get a highlighter in there. Get a pencil. And maybe just like one of these normal non-fountain pens. Okay, let's get a chair for this as well. Office chairs again. And this one should be something more like professional. That's quite good. If anything, I'm now kind of upset at the monitors for being too white, too neutral. Maybe I even rather just have them be this way. Yeah, that's sort of making sense. Okay, so that's a bit of an office area. Now, what else will the office area need? Well, first of all, I think the blackboard was actually a bit of a weird idea. I don't mind it as a... Oh, I just realized there's so much more in here that I could have had for upstairs. Plenty of things. But okay, ignoring that, going back into office supplies, having an office paper here as well makes a bit of sense. I think I am now also realizing what I kind of want here. and I can move these here. I kind of want first of all, a printer. And now let's still go for some type of a whiteboard. Why can you not find it? I saw you having one. I saw, what did you call it? Oh, I'm sorry. It is a marker board. How stupid of me to think you would call this a whiteboard. Corkboard you can be. Corkboard it is. That's fine. Expand it a little that way. Expand it one up. Sure. And now take some of these. Your text here. Can I... What? Can I... Hold it to edit. Fire Jane should be one of my tasks. Let's get the actual sticky notes down here as well. Just chilling on the table. Okay, let's get another one. This is a classic programmer move where you have... you can't put it onto it. But I will put it here. And then let's do like... Yeah, that's enough. Let's edit this one saying... Password... what should this be? This should be something really cringe. It needs to have a... Let's have it just be a birthday. This is it's just 1903 95. Okay. Anything else I can hang from there? I mean, not really. We have two things. I think that's plenty. I want to get another bin. This is the first time a file cabinet has actually made plenty of sense. And I will just put it here. Though, never mind. This is a much nicer cabinet. You can be used instead. Okay. And then just one of these trash bins all the way here. Let's make you a little warmer. What else do you do in an office? I feel like this is like enough, no? I think like the only thing left to do is some type of wall decoration here. Nope, this is still way too huge to be used. This is actually kind of huge as well. You know what? As stupid as it is, yeah, I think these make much more sense in an office than anywhere else. So I'll just have these like around here with the idea of maybe being visible from the webcam, you know? Yeah, that's plenty for the office. And with that, I think we might actually be kind of done with the house. Mostly, like, this place can definitely have more things. Just doesn't... Can I get a beanbag? Oh, come on. Please, wait. What would that be? It would be seats. So we have a sofa in here. We could also do just some armchairs. Like normal armchairs. Ottomans. Benches and chairs, stools, office, other. Oh, I can't do what I wanted to do. That sucks. Can I use this for anything? Nah, not really. But I could get some armchairs. What's the style of the thing? It's sort of this, I guess. This looks much better. This is kind of made for outside though. I feel like that's more of a exterior thing. I mean, yeah, like I can put this in one of the places. Maybe this one, especially considering that like there's nothing else here. And then wait, let's move the style. I guess I can get it closer so that it kind of has stable access as well. And then over here on this side, I really don't know what to do, not gonna lie. I need ideas. I could straight up have a piano. I think this is not a bad idea. Hold up, in that case, I need to get like a sort of a stool as well for it. Stools. I kind of wanted something to sort of match with the piano, but I don't think anything will. This matches visually, but I don't think it makes sense. I don't think you'd sit on something like that for a piano. Okay, this one is legitimately even more horrible, but it looks interesting enough that I'll put it on it regardless. Yep, it even tells you sit on it the other way. Oops, my bad. Twist it around. All right, that's good. Okay, let's go outside, see what more we can do out here. With how dark I've made the house, this entire wood here now feels a little light, no? But that's small things. I'm not really that inclined to do much with the outside, if I'm being honest. What I am inclined to do is just really figure out something better for here. Mainly just lighten these things up significantly. Yeah, because it was just looking bad. And same with this. It's just way too much contrast. I think if I want contrast, I go with it the other way, make it like slightly lighter. And the inside is fine. This is for the person to decorate mostly. Here there used to be some like chairs and stuff. I can definitely still have that. I think that was a good idea. thinking about it. Is this a good idea? It kind of feels like the lack of a good idea, if I have to be honest here. But I think sometimes you just have to stick with the only idea that you have, you know? But my problem with this one is, like, what the fuck is it looking at? There's nothing interesting that way. And here it's also weird, because I wanted to do a children's thing here a bit, but the surface is so uneven that I don't know what I could actually do. And then over here to the side, like, there's plenty of space, just not that useful, maybe. Okay. Outside, let's see. Leisure and play. Pool drain. Can I actually install a pool? Wait. Okay, I can have one of these, like, pools, but that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, like, an actual pool here. Pools. Structure stuff, lights, transportation, outdoor hobbies. And then this is, wait, this is outside, this is plants, building, architectural elements. I'm so confused. It feels like there should be a way to make a pool. Okay, what do I have in here? Gardening tools, it's just the lawnmower. Building, I can build stuff. Demolishing, I can't demolish the ground. I'm looking this up. Hold up, give me a second. House flipper to make a pool. Can we not? I see there's a... Wait, hold up. I'm opening up a video. There's something about it being added in a recent update, and I'm pretty sure I am updated, no? Oh. Wait. Oh wait, if I am on a new and up version, there should just legitimately be a thing called pool. Oh my god. I can make a pool. Fuck it, this house is getting a pool. So obviously these areas don't make any sense, but honestly this space here, which is otherwise somewhat unusable, would make for an actual, like, pretty fucking cool pool, I think. So the way we can do this is I'll have it starting from around here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is enough. Okay, and then in here I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to here. And we can extend it a good chunk. So it's 15. 15 by 30 already kind of makes sense. 15 by 45 is quite a bit long, I think. Yeah, this feels enough. How deep should it go? Oh, I can see it in meters. That's cool. I mean, I think it should be decently steep now. Not steep, but like decently... Because you're gonna be able to swim in it. Let's do 1.8. What happened? Wait, let me look at the video again, because I put it down. That's unfortunate. Looking at the video, it seems that after I put it down, it should like... You know? Exist, and you can see it. Sort of. What? Why is it not did I fuck something up? Wait, I'm watching the video again. If you believe what I got, you can still be able to see through. What? Confused. I feel like this should not have happened. The thing that has, in fact, just happened. Yeah, and I can even overlay them, which I shouldn't be able to. That is, in fact, how it should work. I think what happens is I built it underground. Huh. But then that's very problematic, I feel. Because now I can technically do something like this. Did I just lose the pool because it's now underground and I can't like access it? I think this is a bug. I think this is a bug. And if this is a bug, I don't have a solution. Can I use stairs to build below? Like, technically, yeah, but the thing doesn't go away. So how would I be able to excavate, basically? Ooh, doo-doo-doo. This can be a sandbox mode. You can use the land holes tool. This is confusing me. So it seems like being able to dig underground is unfortunately a thing only doable in sandbox and not in actual gameplay, which I will be honest really sucks, especially with bugs like these, because that's quite horrible. So the pool is there, but the reason I can't see it is you can see even now, like, you can't see the thing, right? It should have actually in theory been basically one level higher, and then it would have worked. So maybe if I, for example, let's see, 1 2 3 4, if I go ahead and build maybe even just one block here, and now I try to pull off of this, like, you can now see the outsides. So now it would be built properly, and even if I demolish this one and I go back into pool mode, yeah, now you can see that it's underground again. Ah, that sucks. We wasted so much money on this. That sucks, and I can't find a way to fix it. Okay, the one thing that I do want to try, actually, is simply reloading that property to see if that fixes anything. And if not, then we just wasted 20k. And that is what it is. It's honestly not that much of a big deal. We do have plenty of money, but just slightly sucks. Yeah. Yeah, nothing changed, so I guess it is what it is. We wasted some money. Wait. What happens if you build? Because this is half underground, no? Yeah, but I assume if I demolish it, it just... Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't help. Okay, so let's retry building this. It was on this line from what I can tell. 1 2 3 4, and here we have it. Get a pool, and we start from here, go up until 1 2 3 4, so up to here, and then I did it up to around here. Yep, 15 by 30, and down I did it by, I believe, 9. Okay, now we have an actual pool. Can I... Wait. Oh, it sells for 10,000. Oh, it buys for 10,000 as well. Can I somehow... Oh. No can do, there's someone inside. But if I can hover over it somehow without being inside... Hold up. We are figuring things out. I managed to sell it. And now we can sell this one as well. Oh my god, we actually figured the issue. Hell yeah. Perfect, we can now delete this. And now we just have the pool. Well, maybe one more. That's so cool. Okay, cool. Now let's start building around it. So, firstly, now with the pool being added here, I do kind of want like a nice little fence around here for a little bit of extra privacy. I also, anyone from the bathroom can just watch into the pool, but Such is life. Oh, and the poor person who has to work from home and look at the pool while he's working. That's rough, buddy. Okay, let's get some fences. Okay, just outdoor. Okay, I got distracted, by the way. You can instantly tell I got distracted. Let's have this somewhere vaguely around the middle. What the hell? Okay, collisions are a bit messed up if you're underwater. Good to remember, good to remember. Yeah, that's middle-ish. Good. Let's get... I don't know what pool fountains are. Oh, you're gonna fill the pool. I guess, no? Can I actually turn you on? No. Alright. Let's get a filter somewhere on the side. Get one of these right around here. Yep, that's good. So we can now get out of the pool in a nicer way. Pool slide feels slightly potentially dangerous. Especially when it does not connect in any sensible way. Is it just like this? This goes wee whoop. I guess. Why is that happening? What? If I jump, I'm falling through it like it's fucking honey. This game still has like a decent amount of bugs to figure out. Okay, let's get surface finishes. Let's get presumably some type of marble. Oh, should I checkboard this? That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of fuck with it. Okay. And then we can just white marble for the walls. Oh shit. Okay. That's a little stupid. Okay, outside of the wall. Well, okay, I can kind of see why having outside and inside be different would maybe make sense. Good. Let's sell this. Let's edit this to look less horrendous. Whee! Perfect. Anything else? Let's go back to outside to pool stuff. I guess maybe a pool fountain is something that's needed. I have no idea what this does, but I assume fill the pool, so sure, you can stay there. Whee! I'm sorry, I'm having way too much fun with that. I still want a fence though. And particularly I would enjoy some type of fence. Maybe like this, which is not quite see-through, you know? Why can I not do this? Excuse me? This is confusing me. What? What do you want? What do you not? What? Is the ground uneven or what is happening? Why am I not allowed to fence here? Is it something specific with that fence? No, I'm just for some reason not allowed to fence. What? Sometimes this game still does things that just straight up confuse me. I just block this shit off with a canopy tent and call it a day. Oh, that fucking tent is just in your face. You can't see anything while you're planting it. That's crazy. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else I can block this off with. That's not like a fucking trash bin. What is this? Okay, these go in the ground. Can these go in the pool? Oh my god. Yes, the answer is that they cannot. They're considered a fucking block. Can you please go into the floor? You cannot go into the floor. Oh, but these are fine. Okay. That's good. That's good. Those can just be that way. Okay. Da-da-dum. Back to the issue at hand, however. I just want to fence. Why can I not fence here? That... Oh yeah, look. You can see the ground is uneven, which is probably causing the issues with the pool as well. Because the pool I don't think is supposed to extrude that much above. I think the ground here is just like a little bit weird. I mean, wait. This is a weird workaround, but can I build here? Just like that. And now fence over that. Yeah, I mean, okay, not with that fence. I mean, yeah, that works, but it is a block higher, which is weird. But yeah, you can see the ground. Okay. I must say I'm a little unhappy. How tall or short is this one gonna be? Wait. Is this one stackable, basically? No, it is not. Why is it this hard to just make a fence? This is horrible. This is horrible. The simplest thing is defeating me for some reason. I cannot make a proper fence. What if I make it as a railing? Like... Come on, rails have to exist, no? For stairs? Architectural elements, stairs. What is happening? Why am I being so thoroughly defeated right now? This is crazy. All right, well, you know, it is what it is. You do not get privacy if you decide to go into the pool because the game decided not to. We're destroying this back up. Okay. And with that, the last thing I want to do is actually around here. I kind of want to replace this. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, plant goes back. Plant goes back. Some type of plant. Some type of plant goes back. Something tall. Something very tall. What are you? I don't know what you are, but you're not bad looking, so you can stay there. Right. Right, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I wanted to do. God damn it. This middle line, that middle line. Fuck you, that's even worse. Right, you're centered. Good. I want a fireplace. One of these. Where? Where would one want it? Is my question. We can also have a grill around here. My idea, the reason by the way I'm doing a grill around here is so that the parents can sort of look over the children. You know what I mean? That's sort of what I'm thinking about here. I can actually install a proper barbecue, but it's gonna be way too big. So, alright, let's... What is this? That looks cool as fuck, but nah. So, let's install something like this out here. And then let's also perhaps get one of these nice little tables for the people to sit. And we can, going even further, grab some of these for the pool. Alright, and now the last thing that I kind of want is an umbrella. This is a little big, but it honestly, like, kind of works as well, no? Yeah, I mean, I can get smaller umbrellas, but I think this one's kind of cool, to be honest. I fuck with it. It's a little bit dark, though, maybe. Ooh, much better. I actually really fuck with that. That's quite cool. You are a little dark as well, actually, not gonna lie. You can just... Warm yellow 6 it is. Zack, zack. In fact, you know, you can definitely be lighter. And so can you. And I also like the contrast that that adds. The last thing I'm sort of thinking here is a bit more of this. So 1, 2, 3. Oh god, where would the middle be? Let's just align it with this and pretend that that's the middle. Look, it's about the middle. I like it. It's good enough. Perfect. So we have a little grill place. We have a little pool place. Not much happening at the back of the house, but the new owners can figure that one out themselves. Everything around here is good. What is buyers? Okay. Anything that I want to do for the playground area? I feel like at least having one of these is like always just a nice thing to have now. Like that's just sick, especially under the tree. Hell yeah. I fuck with it. I don't care. I fuck with it. Yeah. Wait, I can change the design of these. Yeah, nice. Okay. Hold up. We appreciate this. We like this. And with that, I think we're done. I think that's it. So let me show you guys. Let me take you guys on one last tour in the evening, right? So in front of the house, you can see a little swing under the beautiful tree. In here, you have a garage / workshop already. You didn't see anything. You didn't. You did. Oh God. You didn't see anything. Potential buyer. Pretend you didn't see anything. Nothing is wrong with this place. You saw nothing. There was nothing there. Nothing happened. But continuing, going towards the back, it's a little nice relaxing area. We have then a beautiful illuminated pool, as well as a nice grilling place over here. Now going inside of the house, we have the nice welcoming area, beautiful mat, a very nice and cozy living room equipped with a piano and a full entertainment set with 5.1 surround speakers. This is a service bathroom together with a full beautiful bathroom over here with bronze decals. We have a office for those of you that work from home. Then we have a fully furnished kitchen with everything you could possibly need, including some stockpiling room. Then moving on to upstairs, we have 2 rooms. Over here we have the master bedroom equipped with a beautiful big TV, 2 gorgeous speakers, and then a nice dressing / makeup area, as well as your very own, you didn't see anything, balcony to the outside world. That's very pretty, if I do say so myself. And over here we have the kids' bedroom, which is also beautifully decorated. Includes another smaller TV for your kid to watch The Frog on. Nice decor, window that can open up to aerate the room. And that is it. That is the house. Now, one thing I want to do, now that I'm done with the door, with the pretend door, I would like to add some just quick lamps here outside in front of the house. Maybe these sort of things even, you know? Are there others that look better? Do you look better? You don't actually look better, not gonna lie. Then we can stick with that one and just have like 2 of them like that. So this one would go here. This one would go here. And then Let's see. So if I turn these on, it looks like this. And let's also have a wall lamp right here. Mayhaps even two of them. You know why the hell not? In fact, I might be tempted to add a third. So that just makes the front of the house pop more. And then maybe we kind of would like some type of lighting here as well. But I don't know if I want to attach it to the house. I don't think so. I think I just want to have like... should I just have like a street lamp? No, absolutely not. Don't know how to handle lighting this place. I think that's sort of enough. And these, you'll just turn them on manually. And for these, I will go inside and add one more of these. So let's duplicate this one. Maybe even just here to the other side. Then go wiring, remove it from the group, and then add this, 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 and this. So now when you use this one, that controls all of the outside lights. Perfect. That is it, I think. That's the place. Okay, I'm sorry to do this again. I'm coming up with improvement ideas again. This is the final one, I promise. After this, we can sell this place. I'm realizing this can definitely just extend, like on both ends, right? Like I can do this. I can do, because I can, this would make it sort of integrate better, I feel. And then this one is gonna be a little tough because yeah, it interacts with everything. So I'll move everything. Oh wait, I'm in throwing mode. That's why that's happening. All right. I didn't even know that's the thing. That's actually kind of useful in that case. I'll move everything over for now. Go building mode again. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 and over. Perfect. And now these two can sort of look from the outside, I feel. This thing can be here as it was. I don't remember what the middle is. I guess that's like middle enough now. Sure. All right. And then let's add the thing back. You. Yep. That is a good spot. Quickly go into edit mode. Make sure it's the correct color. And now the reason why I wanted to do it this way initially is, first of all, I can do a nice surface finish for it, including something like just straight up marble. The marble might look a little bit cliche though. Am I right in assuming the marble looks cliche? It looks incredibly cliche, but at the same time, it looks like rich people shit. So I'll stick with it for the increased value. Okay, but now here is my question, or like the thing that I wanted to do. I can now go ahead and actually use these type of lights, which I quite like. Oh my god, but Okay, this is a horrible pattern for them, but let's see how it would work. So if we start with just 4 of them, like this. Oh god, I just noticed I missed a thing there. Sure, so that looks pretty good. Now if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or like, I guess this is what I consider to be the middle on the interior. So maybe I just chuck 2 more like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's looking good. I think that's looking good at least. So then this one can sort of maybe be moved back here in a way, and that's not too bad either. And then for these, let's have one little like oh wait, hold up. You're right, the doorbell is a smart idea. Doorbell is a smart idea. Put this thing over here by the door. Gring gring. Okay. But then back here, what I actually wanted to have is yeah, like a light switch. Which for the outside, what type of light switch do I want for the outside? Honestly, having something like this feels like it would make sense for the sort of system this is. So let's do wiring and connect. And I think one thing we should do here, or at least I will do, is I'll keep the lights in the pool to be always on for like safety reasons. And these ones you can turn off if you'd like. Okay. Perfect. That's it. That was the house. So let's go ahead and do a save, and let's try to sell this and see what we get. So we have spent about 180,000 on this. If we pull it up for auction, that's it. Can I oh, and that auction got cancelled actually. Wait, okay. So 264 400 is the biggest one. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting much more. Okay, so we can sell this house now. Honestly, do we even want to sell it? Or do we want to just keep it? Now we sell it. All right. And we have sold the house. We can copy it to sandbox mode as well, just for fun. Because I want to have like a save of the house. Copied it. Good. And now I think we're gonna be back at our humble abode. Just keep on enjoying this beautiful blue screen. Let me drink some water in the meantime. My avatar froze. That is one thing that I notice. My entire PC is kind of freezing. We're also getting dropped frames and everything. Right. This is bad. This is quite bad. Oh. Yeah, sadly we have missed most of the reveals. I think the game is crashing. All right. Wait. Is this working? Test. Test. Oh. So the game managed to mostly completely break my computer. Love to see it, you know. Let me switch to the chatting screen. We've